Hello, Capricorn, and welcome to your weekly reading for October 14th until October 20th. So let's see what the overall energy is for you this week. We pulled from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, and the card that came out for you is Imagine. And I love this card. This is imagination into manifestation. This is if you can dream it, you can create it, right? This is unblocking creative juices. Okay, so this is a really good card for you this week, especially if you're working on anything or trying to manifest anything into your life. So very nice, very nice. Let's get into the tarot here. The very first card out is the Emperor in reverse. So this is you letting go of having to have that excessive control. Okay, trying to figure things out in a logical sense. Okay, you want to let go of that because you need to use your imagination this week. You need to daydream. You need to write down your actual dreams. Okay, so the information that you want regarding a situation or a person, right? It's all going to come to you through your imagination. It absolutely is. And if you can create it in your imagination, you can manifest it. So, very good. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles, and this is you nurturing that imagination this week. Absolutely. You know, whatever it needs, whatever you need to feed it, whatever that is, again, take some time, sit in nature, daydream, journal, but you are absolutely nurturing that imagination of yours because that's where all the biggest and best ideas come from. That's how we manifest, right? It's all from our imagination. So sometimes I feel like our imagination has gotten a bad rap, right? Like, oh, no, that's just pretend. No, you got to imagine it in order to find something different to create it. And then we have the Two of Wands, okay? This is a little bit of you having a little bit of fear of the unknown. And that's okay, Capricorn. That is okay. But you got to let that fear of the unknown go so you can open up the space for your imagination to thrive, okay? So that's just a little warning from Spirit saying, hey, you got to let that go. And then this week we have the Tower. We have a Tower moment coming in. This is sudden change or this is an awakening. I feel like for you, Capricorn, this is an awakening of that imagination. Absolutely. You're going to think of things that you had never thought of before. You're going to be like, ooh, can I do this? And absolutely you can because you, again, can take that imagination and turn it into manifestation. So you're going to have kind of that aha moment this week. That clarity that you need, it is definitely coming. So then we have the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles, well, that's just plain abundance, right? So whatever this is for you, if it's relationship, if it's new job opportunity, if it's entrepreneurship, if it has something to do with family, starting a family, whatever it is, you absolutely, if you can imagine it, again, you can manifest it and you will because this is the card of abundance, right? So you are going to feel good about this. It will resonate with everyone differently just because there's so many of you out there and you're going through your own, parts of life, stages of life, if you will. So it will resonate with you all differently. So take what does and leave the rest. And look at this. As we were talking about imagination into manifestation, who comes out? The Magician. So that's you. You've got all the tools to create this, to make this happen, right? This is you standing in your power, knowing that you have everything to make those dreams come true. And you will. And I love that. And then we have the Judgment card here. And the Judgment card is basically talking about inspired action. So something's going to come through that imagination of yours and it's going to inspire you to take action on this, whether it is a project, whether it's giving your heart to somebody. Again, this is all going to resonate with everyone differently. But yeah, you are going to be moving into some really inspired action this week. You're going to jump on it, as you should, right? And then we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Now, this is absolutely you making sure that you are taking care of yourself, okay? So the Six of Pentacles is often, helping one another out and even give and take. But this week you need to focus a little bit more just on you. Make sure you have that time to let your imagination run wild, okay? Because this is an inner calling. This Judgment card here, this is absolutely an inner calling. This is a rebirth, all right? So you need that time. You definitely need that time for yourself this week. So somehow make that happen. And then we have the Ace of Wands, and this is inspiration. All right, this is handed to you straight from source, straight from the divine, just giving you that inspiration that you need to get that imagination going, to create, to manifest, okay? So this is a gift right from the divine coming in just for you. I think that's beautiful energy. And look at this. Then we have the Seven of Pentacles, and this is you investing in you, right? You're investing in you. You're investing your time in you so that you can have the time, again, to use that imagination, to nurture that imagination, right? So you can let go of fear of the unknown, okay? So you are definitely investing in you this week, which is a nice focus, right? It's nice to focus on ourselves, and we don't often do that enough. And then we have my Capricorn, the Justice card right underneath the Judgment card too. And this is, whether you believe or not, this is the law of attraction. This is what you put out there, you get back, right? So if you can, again, dream it, you can create it because you're putting it out there into the world and it's coming back to you through this inspired, this inspiration, okay? So this is beautiful the way that's working out. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, and this is talking about your self-worth, right? This is definitely, coincides with the Six of Pentacles about taking care of yourself, knowing your self-worth, knowing that you can do this. I don't care who's ever told you no. That's not an answer. The answer is yes. And yes, you can. Absolutely. Know your self-worth and know that whatever you dream, you can make, okay? Whatever you dream it, you can create it, okay? Don't let anybody tell you no. Then I go to the bottom of the deck here, and the bottom of the deck, the first card out is the Four of Swords. This is Spirit telling you, meditate. That goes right along with, the daydreaming and journaling your dreams. And I often say this, meditation doesn't have to be 30 minutes sitting in a cross-legged position. Meditation could be 5 minutes just in a quiet chair, okay? But it's to free the mind up so that, again, you can use your imagination. So, yeah, definitely take some time to meditate this week. Then you have the King of Cups in reverse. This goes along with that self-worth and that self-care because this is all about self-compassion, putting you first this week, at least, a little bit here and there. If you can't, do it for the whole week. Obviously, we have commitments and responsibilities, but find that time for you, okay? Because you have the Ten of Swords here, and that's some recovery, right? You need some time, some recovery. You need to have space, if you will, just some space for you. And then we have the Hanging Man here, and this is great because this is you pausing, okay, to let that imagination run wild. This is you seeing things from a new perspective. That's that inspiration coming in, right? This is you letting go of any fears that you might have about creating something new. So this is really nice energy that brings it all together. Now, I did pull a final card from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck here, and look what came out. The Fates. This is fated. This is supposed to be. So again, make sure that you're listening to Spirit and you're taking that time to Write down what you're imagining. Write down your daydreams. Write down your meditations. Write down your regular dreams, your night dreams, okay? Because this is fated for you, okay? Whatever you're trying to manifest, and maybe you don't even know what it is yet, and you won't know until that tower moment happens. But yeah, this is a meant to be thing. So, my Capricorn, please remember to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. It lets YouTube know that this videos are of value to you. Also, don't forget to hit the notification button, that little bell, because that will let you know when a new video has been uploaded. And I am begging of you, take some time to run with your imagination this week.